If you're nominated and put on a board, you can serve. And we've got David and Wynn and Jordan were asked because they worked here in the house to be on this board this year, and Tad and John, and that leaves me with
So
one.
they were elected Woods.
No, they were asked because they're here living to work. They live here in Troy to work on the house.
Okay.
But we've got one slot that can be elected from the floor today.
I don't agree with that anyway.
The housing board.
I don't agree with that.
Okay. And then we have
What?
two.
Whoa. Okay.
I know, but I'm sitting here ready to do elections, so if people want to serve on these boards, they can.
You're saying that just because I disagree with just somebody appointing people to spend money.
Is there anyone else that would like to say anything to back?
I'll back this right now. I know we don't know each other. Where do you live at? Just
I live in Clowes, about 24 miles.
I'm very well aware of Clowes. Was it 2 weeks ago?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. 2
weeks ago, Tad, Randy Malden, Wynn came into the house, and there were some issues. And like David said, they have busted their ass getting it back to the way it is. And the reason they did was because of John, was because of Wynn. Wynn was in here every day, and so was Jordan, because they're here. I know Clyde's close, and if it's something that you would like to be a part of, then we can definitely handle that here in just a second. But as far as they being asked to be there, when all this went out on Facebook and Bob set up a private group, we needed somebody that was here. We needed somebody that had eyes on it. Jordan is literally less than 5 minutes away. He's literally less than 5 minutes away. David is downtown. So, I mean, it's something when, if they're going to lunch, they swing by the house. They're going home for the day, they can swing by the house.
I don't have a problem with what you're saying. I have no problem with that. But the problem I have is there's things that happen within the Alumni Association that most alumni are aware of.
As in what?
People being appointed to a board.
Well, we did a lot of that because we went for years on both sides and asked for people, and then people would come and get on boards, and then we never saw them lift their finger and hands again. So how the boards have been chosen through the years were the ones that were working. And everything has been posted on the Facebook page of everything coming up. When we have ball game schedules, Rush is put on them when it is, and we watched as the alumni that choose to come back and work. And that's how the boards came. And they would pick from brothers that were working or brothers that were given in work that live apart. But this year we decided that we would bring on the ones that we knew that were in the area to help and open up slots for people that were not there that would want to serve, and then we can vote and put them on. We have an opening on the housing board, and we have...
I still think you understand what I'm saying. There's a certain group of people making decisions for everybody. That's my issue. And there's a lot of people on Facebook that have said that they would give money if they knew what was going on. And you're saying they do know what's going on, but evidently they don't.
I believe the people that want to know ask and find out. Okay. The people that want to be told, like, if you want to know, you ask. And especially with this, I mean, I think the ones that are in the know is because they go and find out and work to be in the know.
It's an easy fix. Whenever a decision is made like that, just let me know, and 10 minutes later, everyone else knows. So it's really, I think we can fix that here on and going.
We've been asking them before.
Bob, I think you can deal with it.
I mean, it's real simple. Just put it out there, and it's done.
Let's go back to the fact, does anyone else want to go along? I mean, have you stated this, or do most of you understand how it all came to be that there were about 15 of us that have made decisions over the years? I mean, Ronnie, you've been with us from day one. Keith Rowland has. Hiram Davis has. Y'all know that I hope that what we've done and trusted, we've had older ones that did serve on boards. They've already come and gone off. They wanted to go off. We have people now that wouldn't mind going off, and if things go right the next few years with the young ones here, they will go off. Because they've served forever. Like Tad. Tad was here before I ever was even dreamed of coming around. And Keith Rowland, good God, he was here since the earth was formed. Go ahead.
I got two things where, and I'm glad everything looks great. Glad George's here with his baby. I'm just real happy about that. Everybody looks good. You're doing a good job as always. But everything's about me because I'm me. And I'm in the baby generation that everything's about us. And I don't get on Facebook. If you want money from me, you have to ask me for it.
Yep.
And I'm not, I sent you a check the other day because I heard about it second hand. But I'm not going to write no big check unless somebody asks me. And we're all at our stage. We're starting to make estate plans. We're starting to get rid of some money. Not just me. I know there's other bodies that are ready to, and I'm not giving unless you ask.
That's what Charlie, when we called Charlie, because he's pretty much my liaison for all of y'all's group, and I said, these are the people, and Charlie said, I'll call them. I mean, that's how we've raised money through the years, is the breakdown of my 100 or 140 brothers.
That's good. Just keep it up. Jordan knows how to find me.
Yeah.
So, anytime you want money, just ask me.
We know. Don't worry. There's a list of you. We know who you are. Go ahead.
I was going to say, I would like to say too, you know, we're going to have the Omega reading here in a little while. I'm very happy that you're not added to the list this year, Keith. Keith was very sick earlier this year.
I was ready to read your name at roll call. Thank God.
Happy you're here and doing much better.
Let's go ahead. We've got a slot on the alumni board and a slot on the housing board and 2 slots on the alumni board. But here's the board. They only meet about once a year. We're going to try to decide if it's going to be spring probably, because homecoming is impossible to meet at. It's easier to be home. The housing board is going to go under whole reconstruction of how it's always been done. Because at one time it was when we were buying and owning our home. We don't do that anymore. We are maintaining the house that the school gives us. The alumni board, on the other hand, how many of you served on the alumni board? Raise your hand. How not fun is that? I mean, that is just not, because your biggest complaints that we have to deal with as high pies that have served as high pies come from alumni. It doesn't matter what you do. And it just takes one statement on public thing that this is this, that you get how many phone calls? The phone rang off the hook for days. We didn't know. There's no money being given. Is the house closed? It goes to by the time you get, they read it, they took the charter. No. So, you know, I'm like Jordan Medeiros. If I've ever had a question, come and we'll deal with it. But that media, I think, is better now that it's closed off with just brothers, you know? So now we can really discuss. But the open media thing was just a nightmare. It was a nightmare. Because someone would post, we were at the house and brothers were all drunk. Well then, if you're high pie, your phone's ringing from 40 parents. Was it my son? Was it my son? So just be smart on what you post. I don't care what you post on you one, the Bob Marley put up. You want to say, "Would you a dick?" Congratulations. I don't, because it doesn't bother. It doesn't bother me a bit. But in the long run, it just comes down to just keep it off that old side.
Tracy, stop posting.
Yeah. All right, real quick. I need to see alumni board. Do we have any nominations? I have 2 slots.
Who's on it right now?
Josh, Tad, and John Rogers.
Anybody else want to join us?
I'll join.
Come on in.
Jim
I
nominate
Jim McKinnon. Second.
I need one more.
And congratulations, Jim. You just got elected.
David Conklin. David Conklin.
Second.
Okay. Anyone else? We have a slot for housing board. Only one more slot.
Donate Sidney Phelps.
Okay.
I'll second.
All right, you're elected, Sid.
Thank you.
All right, here's the board.
$2,500 a year.
Here is the boards. Here is the boards that I've got for nominations. Josh, I will be over the alumni board with Tad Diller, John Rogers, Jim McKinnon, and David Conkle. They will serve as an alumni board. And on housing, we'll have Tommy, David Darnell, Wynn Grant, Jordan Medeiros, and Sid Phelps. And I nominate the head of, Tommy said if he would, the head of the board would be Jordan Medeiros.
I second that.
Because when Tommy does all the accounting, I do all the booking, the money coming through. We work with Tad, and I help at Rush. So I'm in a position now that if you'll do that, Jordan, we'll work with you and we'll go from there, okay? It's a young board. Me and Tommy want a young board. We want them in positions. It's a good board on the alumni because it's a generation of people. Josh and David come from the same generation of Lambda Chi. John comes from the 500s, and Tad and Jim McKinnon are older. So,
I'd like to point out Jim's a lot older than I
I don't think so, Tracy.
Myself and I talk all the time, so he knows what's going on here.
yeah, and I'm just saying, I move that we accept these. Do I have a second?
Second.
All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Okay,
All opposed?
good. And that's our new board. We usually serve, we used to serve 3 years. I'd like to ask that this year, let's go. But if someone does not step up and help within a year, then we look back out of next year because we need that. Because the housing board's biggest work, me and Tommy said, will be ready in the summer, getting the house ready for rush and fall. And the biggest alumni thing is you helping get the money raised to come in this chapter. And then the other thing is helping for rush. One of the things that we've seen that's really worked is that the Facebook has helped the alumni brothers that have sons coming off to rush to give us their names for Rex. But you cannot believe the number of actives in this chapter from alumni who's had godsons, kids from a school that they coach. We get great Rex. Tate Upton's here today because Jeannie Lynn Brown in the early 300s called us and gave a rec. And Tate was coming, your meeting was coming that week to Troy for Impact, and we had never heard of him. Never heard of him. Great brother. And we've got a lot of those. We're going to use to facilitate that more this year with the alumni board and getting recommendations because we've got to clear out garbage before they get here, you know. And the other thing the alumni do is you're kind of responsible for these functions and what we have. I mean, John, how much food did you cook in the last?
I'm tired of looking at you.
I mean, there's work. So get ready. Any more questions?
Can you give me a list of all the 500s above 560 that are not paid? 500, 560 by 620, because if they were here with me and they're not paid, they are the lowest of the low as far as
If you would do me a favor, if any of you have those kind of questions, if you will message me on Facebook what you want, we will pull the list and give you that. We will be glad to.
a lot of the ones that go with me that directly saw what can happen are some of the biggest culprits on not wanting to give them money.
True.
And I know they got it because I still see it.
Yes, Bob.
Regarding Facebook, we have 300 and something people. They've all been checked out, so they're legit. But we're missing 400 at least, maybe. So spread the word. I don't know where we have 500 and something on the big page, but
That's parents.
That's parents and sisters.
But I mean, there's a lot of guys out there that I know probably, I don't know, they're just not involved, but they can still get hooked up just by clicking. And the other suggestion I wanted to get some ideas is if we just started one thread without comments or anything, that when someone gives, they just get added to the list as you're a giver this year. You don't even have to put the amount in, and just so that you know that the guys around you, this guy has this, and then you can figure, well, those 3 guys haven't, and so we don't have to ask questions of who has and who hasn't.
What we're going to do is there's been discussion, and Tad gets the money pledged for January of 2016. It usually gets to me by February the 3rd, maybe. When he gives me that list, then I'm going to send to you to post out, or I can post either one, everyone that's given in January and what I've gotten in January. Then at the end of February, it'll be the February gifts.
That's a great idea.
We're not going to list again who is concurring every month. We're just going to list who is joined back in.
But maybe start with the concurring and then not mention them again, and then only mention the people that join up after
We'll
that.
talk about that.
Okay.
We're on the same page to get it done.
Sure.
I think that's a great idea.
Any other questions? If anyone wants to see me about the young man that we have to raise the extra money for, see me now, because 11:30 is roll call, okay? Yes.
I was gonna say one thing for the alumni board, if we could get the high row involved.
We're gonna be we're gonna be the officers on the alumni, and we're also gonna put on the housing board. The president and high five. Sorry. All right, that's it. I can't tell you how much fun this was.
Thanks for coming back, everybody. Appreciate it.